Many times, coaching runs in the family, and that is the case for one of the Clippers' assistant coaches. One of Doc's assistants, John Welch, has been in coaching since the mid-'80s. His son Riley has been by his side for a lot of that and now plays for the University of Kentucky. With coaching aspirations on his own and having started his own podcast, Riley has big plans for his future, as our own Ben Lyons found out.
It's every Hooper's dream to grow up the son of a coach or the daughter of a coach. What was it like for you to have your dad coaching in the NBA?
It was really cool. I mean, he was away a lot of the time, but that's just part of the job. The people I got to be around my whole life, from Jerry Tarkanian when I was a little kid to he's working with Doc Rivers now, and all the players in between like Kevin Garnett, Chris Paul, just people who kind of didn't have to look out for me, but always, took time to talk to me and, give me little pieces of advice here and there that I cherish. So it was really special.
In addition to playing at Kentucky and hopefully becoming a head coach yourself one day, you're also a podcast host.
Welcome back to the Players First podcast. I am Riley Welch. I'm a junior on the team, and I'm here today with my guy, Nick Richards.
What was it like to do the podcast this year, and do you have plans to do more in the future?
Yeah, so it's been super fun. I actually got the idea from Duncan Robinson and Andrew Dockich. They had a podcast when they were playing at Michigan, and they just seemed like they had a blast, and it seemed like something I would enjoy doing. So when I got to UK, I took it to our media relations people. My teammates were great, always coming down and being willing to sit down with me. And I think it was really cool getting to see my teammates more than just as basketball players, which is something I tried to show. And as far as plans for the future, I'm actually working with my cousin Sean and some other people on developing a podcast called Player Development, where I speak to some of the people who I've grown up around, who have mentored me.
How do you think the relationships that you've had because of the game of basketball have benefited you in your life? Because you've known some of the biggest stars in the world from a very young age.
It's been super beneficial to me, and not in the terms of, like clout or, fame or anything like that. It's just been seeing how, some people who have so much attention on them and have such a reason to be, kind of a jerk or not a nice person, and how just genuinely good people so many of the NBA players are. It was my first time out in LA. Chris Paul was working out, and I had just woken up, stumbled into the gym, and I'd never met Chris before, and he asked me if I wanted to hop in his workout. As someone who grew up watching and loving Chris Paul, I'm just a 18-year-old college or high school graduate, and he asked me to join him. It was just the coolest thing ever.